Hello everyone, I am Susie.
I am Lucy.
Today we will take you to the kids' castle. There are many good stories and lots of fun toys in the kids' castle. Let's go together. Hooray! Hi my friends, today I am going to read this book for you. And now let's get started. Flood. It had been raining for days. All the streams as if I wish it was that. I'm taking Floppy for a walk, said Mom. Who wants to come? Biff and Chip looked at her. Not us, they said. It's raining. In the end, Biff said she would go with Mom. They went to the park. It was not much fun in the rain. Look at Floppy, said Mom. He can't help getting muddy. The ground is so wet and is squelchy. Biff and Mom wanted to cross the park. They wanted to cross a little bridge, but the stream had flooded. I'd never seen it this high, said Mom. Biff was excited. Oh, look! She said, the bridge is underwater. Biff began to walk across the bridge, but Mom called her back. It's not a good idea, said Mom. The stream is floating really fast and you can't see the edge of it. What if you slipped in? If it goes on raining, the water will flood across the park, said Biff. Mom looks thoughtful. I hope the rain stops, she said. We don't want the flood to get as far as our house. The next morning, Biff and Chip were at school. It was still raining. The children couldn't go out to play. Another wet playtime, said Chip. I wish it would stop raining. So do I, sighed Mrs. May too. In the afternoon, it stopped raining. Hooray! Now we can play football, said Will, but there were big puddles on the field. I'm sorry, said Mrs. May. We can't play football today. The ground is too wet. That evening, Biff and Chipper were watching television. The weather forecast came on. Some bad storms were coming with a lot more rain. Not more rain, sighed Chip. The storm came in the middle of the night. The rain beat the roof of the house and it lashed against the windows. It was so loud that Biff and Chip couldn't sleep. Mom brought them a hot drink. Poor Floppy, said Biff. He hates this. In the morning, Dad took Floppy for a walk. Chip went with him. When they got to the park, Chip gasped. The park was flooded. It looked like a giant lake. Chip thought the floods were fun. Dad looked worried. I don't like the look of this, he said. We don't want the water to get as far as our house. Chip grinned at that. It couldn't go that far, he said. Could it? But it didn't stop raining, and the floods grew worse. The water reached the edge of the park, and it began to creep up the road. It came through the fence and flooded in the end of the garden. In the road near Wilf and Wilma's house was flooded. The children watched the cars going through the flood. One car was broken down and was stuck in the middle. That day, the school was closed. The hall was flooded and there was no heating. "What are we going to do, Ade?" asked Wolf. "I'm sorry," said Mrs. May. "We can't open the school today." When the children got home, they saw a lorry in the street. It was loaded with sandbags. People were taking sandbags to their houses. "We need all you to help," said Mom. Biff and Chip helped carry the sandbags. They were heavy. Dad put them in the front of the doors. "I just hope the water doesn't come up this far," said Dad. Mama looked upset. "The floods may get worse," she said, "so there's only one thing to do." She picked up a chair. "We'll have to take things upstairs," said Mom. They all began to carry things upstairs. It was hard work, and Pepper began to worry. What will happen if the water floods into my bedroom?" he asked. "Don't worry," said Biff. "It won't." Some things were too big and heavy to carry upstairs. "What shall we do with the sofa?" asked Dad. Mom had a good idea. She got a folding table. "We can put the sofa up on this," she said. It rained in the night. Dad couldn't sleep. He was worried about the flood. Then he heard the sound of the water. He went downstairs and looked. Oh no, the flood water had come in. Everyone woke up. The lights didn't work, so Mom lit a lamp. "This is terrible," said Chip. "Lots of houses might be flooded." Next day, Biff, Chip, and Kipper looked out of the window. The whole street was flooded. "I can't believe it," said Kipper. "It looks like a river." "It's amazing," said Biff. A man paddled past in a canoe. "It looks funny to see a canoe in the street." The man shouted at him. "Are you all right?" he asked. "Yes, thank you," said Chip. He caught him. "I really wish the flood would go away."
弹会儿琴也行。练练打。
Some fire officers came to the street. They were big, long butts. "Can we take you to somewhere warm and dry?" asked the officer. "Yes, please," said Mom. "I don't think we can stay here." The fire officers brought Dean to the front door. Everyone got in. Dad carried Floppy. "I never thought we'd sail our street in a boat," said Chip. Wolf and Worma were in their house. They were looking out of the window. Biff, Chip, and Kipper waved at them. "You can come and rescue us next," said Wilma. The cat was stuck on the fence. The fire officer stopped at the D. Dad rescued it and gave it to Mom. Flocky looked at the cat, but he didn't even bark. "He's being a good dog," said the Kipper. They went to the hall of the town. A lot of people were there. Wolf and Wilma came in with their mom and dad. Biff showed Wilma the rescued cat. "Poor little thing," said Wilma. "We may have to stay here tonight," said Wolf. "We can't go back home to sleep." Kipper was upset. There are too many people in the hall. I don't want to sleep there. I want to go home, he said. Later in the day, Gran came to the hall. You can all stay with me until the flood goes down, she said. The children were pleased. It will be fun staying with Gran, said Kipper. Thank you, Gran. Then when the floods were all over, they went back home. They gasped when they saw the house. The floors were covered in mud. What a mess, said Kipper. I hate it. Never mind, said Dad. Bad things like this happen sometimes. He gave the children a big hug. Then he gave them some mops and brooms. And what's more important than all this mud? We are, said Mom. Dad's grand plan. We finished all the books. I will see you next time. Bye. So that's all for today. If you have nice stories or fun toys, remember to write to Susie and Lucy. We will share it with every kid in the first place. If you like our channel, remember to click on the subscription below. Susie and Lucy are waiting for you here. See you soon!